And we are back. And once again, we see the fantastic 6 land, 1 spell hand. Looking that way. This seems pretty good. Better than 6 land, 1 hand. We've drawn the extra time for Nocturnus, but I don't really want to see any more land for a little while. Hoping he plays out some 1/1s, that'd be nice. No, that is not exactly what I want to see as a play touch ball. Or any more land. So I don't think we're going to be doing very much this game based on the mulligan, and unless we draw gas for the next 3 or 4 turns uninterrupted, including some sort of removal for this thing. That's not, the ghoul is not exactly what I want to see. A rummaging goblin would have been nice there to rummage away the ghoul and do all that good stuff that we spoke about in the last game. So not awfully. He's playing Jund or something along those lines. Spiders and stuff like that. I'm not ecstatic about what's going on here right now. Hopefully I'm going to play the Nocturnus. There'll be something nice and beefy and black on top. Especially with the Bloodflame Vampire. It really needs to be black for me to do anything in this game. That's another land. That's not good. But what we'll be able to do is run out the Throne Vampire, hopefully draw Black Source. We're going to take 6 here. And we can, even if not, we can Carry in Fear and take them out successfully, or one of them out, and you take 2. Oh, that's no good. That's really scary now. So he swings in for a lot. I go into 6. Hope this will be the black card, and it is, which is a positive. So you can't really swing in this turn. I've got to keep something back because I can't let him attack with that. Ravenous Rats really isn't the card I wanted. But there we go. Hopefully he'll feel positive enough to swing with this, thinking that I have to block, and hope he's going to swing with his team. I can kill the Corso while using Karen Fear to kill the boar, and then probably get blown out by Titanic Growth, but have no other choice. 1/6, had a slow hand. He's got Mark of the Vampire. He's gaining life like no one's business. So hopefully he swings with team. He's just going to swing with that. It's still worth carrying in Fear. So it's a 4/4. Oh, even if it's a 4/4, it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm still going to have to block with the Nocturnus. That's a shame. It's a waste of a Carrion Fear. Should have really thought that one out properly. We've got Ravenous Rats on the top. Hopefully he's stuck on red, but the likelihood is that isn't what it is. So what we'll do is we'll play out the rats. We'll keep away the Corsair. Oh, and he's risen. He's risen from the grave, my Nocturnus. Oh dear. That's not good. So the plan is just to play the Ravenous Rats. He discards a card. I'll boost up the Bloodthorn Vampire, kill the Nocturnus or the Center Corsair. I can't see the top card is there. Ah, it's another boar. Oh man. So he's swinging in for a lot. And it's a Sentinel Spider. He's just drawing pure gas. Absolute, just balls to the wall gas. So I'm pretty much dead here. So I was going to concede that one. I'm not going to survive the next turn. Well, that was really something. So what do we learn from that? A lot of 3-power guys. Kindle Fury might be good. I don't have many 2-power guys it's going to matter with. But it's probably better than Ravenous Rats. because the rats aren't going to take out any of his guys that I saw, that is. So we're going to put in just the Kindled Fury. Hopefully we'll have a bit better of a hand this time round. Won't have to sacrifice very much. Now this is a... If you get red, this is a good hand. I'm going to keep this anyway. Chance of getting red, I hope it's pretty high, but with my ability to draw lands, I've got the Crippling Blight to slow him down. And we're not going to draw the red source, so... But it's better than mulliganing down and down and down and down. We'll see what he does. The Visionary... I really need to kill that, but I could. And here's the Mountain, which has saved me, really. So I get to play out the Muckwader. He could play the Blade Dust Put the Haste Ball here if he plays a Mountain. Plays the ball, gives it haste. That's a pretty good play. Played another Forest. He might be stuck on... he's got the Farseek. No big problem. It means I'm going to have a plan in place for the Sentinel Spider if it comes out. I think... Seeing that Sentinel Spider might be on his way, I'm going to need to find an answer. So, rather than playing out the Flunkies, because that's not going to do anything, he's just going to stop me from attacking that next turn. We'll play out the Rummaging Goblin, hopefully find an answer for it. Oh, he's just going to Essence Drain my guy, which is fine. It's not a huge upset. And then attack for one. Another Shade. We're just going to rummage around, get rid of one. That's a Duty-Bound Dead. And a Flunkies. It's a pretty good turn. I'd have liked to have played the Shade. Get up to the next bit of mana, but can't have everything. Knight of Infamy, he's a very good Crippling Blight target. And I wouldn't mind Crippling Blighting him. Oh, so he's coming across as a 2-2. Okay. The Exalted doing something there. I can't really block it successfully or kill my Duty-Bound Dead. I don't really care about the Elvish Visionaries, really. And he's got the Boar. Coming out as a 2-2. Not especially scary. I can kill that off with the Crippling Blight. And then head in with... Well, I can't really head in with the Duty-Bound Dead at this point. So hopefully... I can't really head in with that really at all. To keep it back to block the Boar with the Goblin. Take a long time to the end of his turn not to do it. Oh, he's preying upon. He's getting rid of my Rummaging Goblin. Oh, that's pretty annoying. Ever since we got the Fireball Ghoul, got rid of the other Goblin as well, so that's pretty bad. Can't attack there. Just gonna have to sit and take his 3. Well, his 2 even. He'll have a Hellion counter soon, but we'll play out the Shade, get another Swamp, and go from there. Yeah, he's going to hit me for 3. I could have blocked with the Flunkies and Duty-Bound Dead combo, you know, trade, but... Ooh, they're very scary. Chandra's Fury's pretty good here. Concept's a nice trading action. Use that ability, grab a Swamp, and play it out. So that's a 2-2. We can profitably block stuff now. So they only take out one of these cards, and then the other one can block properly next turn. Especially with another Shade, so I'm not too worried about that. If he's aggressive, I don't mind trading. Just hope he doesn't blow me out with a I think trade it like this thing is better. So we block that and then pump the shade. This way he incinerates my flunkies and bleaks blows me out. He's assigning damage, so I don't know whether he would kill the shade or the flunkies. He kills the shade, which is fair. I've got another one, so I'm not too worried. 3 cards in hand. Hopefully won't play out another 3/3, 4/4 threat. Haven't been really able to get going this game, especially with the loss of both my rummaging goblins. Nocturnus, that's pretty good, but I think we run out the shade, only because then we can block the boar pretty well. I think we might block it with a duty bound dead, and the flunkies leave the shade because I've got a lot of swamps here, so and I know that's coming. So next turn he could possibly have a 4/4. 4/4 coming in. He's got 3 cards in hand, hasn't cast any creatures, so they may be combat tricks. As I said, probably going to block with the dead and the flunkies and keep the shade alive this time because of the crucible. He's got to have something to run out. I mean, you're not going to sit there and wait for the shade to kill you. Right, Searing Spear. It's pretty good. The question is how we're going to get rid of the Hellion Crucible, because that's coming up next turn. We could play Nocturnus, block with flunkies and cabinet. We could leave it up so we can make that a 5/5. We could take the 4. I think probably swing with the shade and cast Nocturnus. You're probably blocking with a Visionary because it's not going to do much else but make me waste mana. He's not declaring blockers, so I'm going to pump this a couple of times. Trying to represent that I don't have the Searing Spear. It's not going to be useful the next turn, as that's going to be a 4/4. But there we go. So he goes down to 17. I'm at 11. I wouldn't mind taking the 4. It'd be nice if I could activate Nocturnus and have black card on top. That's not going to happen. But then we can block with flunkies and do that jazz. Yeah, he's going to put pressure counter on there. And we're going to see a Hellion come into play, I should imagine. And here is that Hellion. Now it's whether he wants to attack with it. Oh, he's got something else. Oh, he's making it rather large. He's 6/6. Still, I can just block it. Just take out both my guys now, but it's a 2/2. I don't really mind. I've still got the Shade down and the Fury, so didn't do very much there. We knew that was going to be a land, but it just makes our Shade even better. I think we're going to leave enough to cast out the Fireborn Ghoul. probably leave up Incinerate in case he's got a Rancor or another Mark of the Vampire. If he has Mark of the Vampire, I can just kill it anyway, so we'll just go for it. And I've gone past the point where I'm going to cast my Firebomb Ghouls, so we'll just hit him for 7. Maybe he's got overlanded. He's going to drop me to 10 if he so wishes, but this is going to kill him in a couple of turns. Oh, it's rising something from the grave. Oh, it's Boar. Okay. And he's going to hit me for 4. Doesn't really matter so much. I can take out the Boar. But I am... Oh, that's interesting. We will play the Fireball Ghoul and not attack, representing that we can go up and pop in 3 mana into that, blocking his Boar. But what really we're going to do, end of turn, we're going to Searing Spear this and get out of the way, and then Fury out of the way of the Visionary and hit him for a lot. He's got the Spider though. Okay. Again, not such a big problem. We can Fury and Spear, getting rid of that Spider. I think we Fury first, and then send the Fireball Ghoul in. So we're going to hit him for 4, take away his best blocker. Should probably left that for the Searing Spear. He's not going to run in and... Well, he might do. That was a mistake. Because he could have a Searing Spear of his own. Hits me for 3. I'm still okay, but he might have Chandra's Fury. Well, this is attacking anyway. But that was a mistake with the Searing Spear. But I couldn't block 1 with the Shade, Pump It, and Searing Spear. So I'd have traded, maybe. Yeah, well, no, I'd have been a 3-3 and then spear the other guy. So now he's within range of Shade, Ghoul, Spear combination. And he's attacking with his team, which is pretty scary because it means he's probably got burn because he's not fearing the snapback. Get into 4. He could have Chandra's Fury here, and that would be the end of me. Or he could just have a creature. He intends to block the Ghoul Shade. Like another Spider, that wouldn't be too good for me. Silklash Spider. That can sit and block me all day. Alright, okay. Even if I send this in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can pump this to the point where he has to block it. But then I've got the Searing Spear on the way back, so I'm going to save the Shade in, and I imagine he's going to block it. There's no reason I should have kept the Ghoul back, but yeah, bad plays are bad. Well, he could have blocked it, and I would have got nothing out of it, so... Right, so we can't run the Mog Flunkies out, not going to do anything anyway. He's going to attack with his Crater Hoof, but I've got the Searing Spear for that. Well, he might not. I mean, he's got no real reason unless he's got something else he can play. But I've got to spear this now because if he's got a searing spear, then I'm in serious trouble. And that leaves whatever his creatures are just to sit and block these two guys. Oh, and an arms dealer. Alright, okay. So, if you block that with the arms dealer, I think I just have to go in for that. I can't I can't swing in with that because I can't block it on the way back because he played two guys. I imagine he'll just take this, swing with his servant, make me pump this, and then kill it. Because it'll have 4, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can then get it to an 8, 8. That does take both of his guys, and he's only got one card in hand. Oh, that was a mistake. I should use both there because I had enough to pump fully. But he's got something else here. He could just be burning me out with the geyser. That was a top deck and a half. Well, that was it, and I think that should be the last round. Too bad about that in top deck, but he played well, and I made some misplays, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because of the geyser. But good game, and that was our draft Swiss. Hope you enjoyed it.